Hello guys, Casper again here, back with Burak, one of my good friends from Twitter. I've been following him for like 3, 4 years, and I actually think you were one of, I think, the first 10 guys that I actually followed back in the good old days. So I'm glad to have you back, Burak. I think the last video we did on silver miners and gold miners were very well received, and actually we were planning to do this one straight after that video, but long story short, here we are. We had to wait like 5 days or so. So I know many people are, waiting for this video. So glad to have you back, Borak, and finally be able to
Yeah,
talk again.
th
So,
thanks, Caspar. Actually, it's even better that we're doing it now because things are getting really exciting on uranium. I mean, compared to, well, 5 days ago, a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
has happened, and I think we have some nice, I mean, good news for bulls like us.
Hmm.
And there are some really big moves happening all over the place. We will start with the ETFs as usual, and then we'll go through I think maybe 40, maybe more
Cool.
stocks, mostly from US, Australia, and Canada.
I
So
see.
yeah, just to show people,
Mm.
it's trading channels, and it's the address is tradingchannels.uk. If you want to find me on Twitter, it's at trading channels. So before making it too long, let's have a look at Euro. And we had a massive break out of the downtrend. And this was, of course, the COVID crash. We had broken out. We were going to run. COVID crash happened, but then we still made a big move, then rallied and then started a correction. This red resistance broken back tested. We got to the golden top, and you can see this is a beautiful sideways channel. 3 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom, and the fourth touch should break it. Normally, the fourth one is the one to break. And any move above $35, I think we're going to be in the go. Like it's going to be breaking. It's going to be. Uh, it's going to break free, and then after that, I think Euro is well. Sky's the limit. I
Mm.
mean, the all-time highs are around 110, 120. But of course, the Euro basket might have been changed slightly since then. So I'm not sure. But either way, anything above 35 is going to be very constructive. URNJ, the junior miners, is making a really good move just lately. So we had this golden uptrend. We broke down. This was, yes, last year's. So we basically topped into the beginning of 24. We touched that high, came down. Golden channel was broken down. As you can see, this was quite disappointing, honestly. But then the green downtrend was then broken and back tested. And then it rallied all the way to here, almost a backtest on that golden broken uptrend, came down, it formed this beautiful bull flag. So the green one and the blue one, they're both, yeah, textbook bull flags, especially the blue one. Look at this beautiful bull flag that we just broke out 2 days ago, which is why, yeah, it's time to load up, really. And I will tell you a few more things on the other stocks. But if you want to just go with the ETF, I think it's time to buy. The red line may turn into a resistance if we get there, and when we get there, comes back down possibly, and then breaks out, or maybe completely gets ignored and we get to the previous all-time highs. So we'll see. We'll see. But this one, for it to reverse, for it to become a resistance, I need a third touch and reversal. That's the rule. URNM is the bigger miner ETF, and you can see the blue top band is the one that has a say, and we touched it. This is the third touch, and I honestly didn't listen to this warning. Uh, Probably it was the time. I mean, looking back, I was thinking maybe it will come down
Yeah.
and then break out, but it came down much further than that, and we lost a lot. Well, about a year, you can see that uranium was not doing anything. And before that, we had the breakout of the green bull flag. So this sideways action has to be broken to the upside, exactly like Euro. Any move above 65 is going to look awesome. But more short term, you can see the red. I think we have this red potential uptrend that is happening. 2 touches here, possibly 2 very close touches here. But more importantly, this golden bull flag is breaking out. This is, again, just like URNJ, just like the juniors, we are breaking out, which is looking extremely positive. And I would start buying if I were you. U.UN. This here is the physical uranium ETF. And I think we are inside this red uptrend. We had already broken, if I want to show you, this blue sideways channel or bull flag. We almost came for a back test. Now I'm going to switch to the daily again. There are quite a few lines, but bear with me. Every single line is a formation on its own, as usual. I just want to remind everyone that every single color is a different formation. So there is no color coding, but you have to read it as a completely independent formation. So the red uptrend, we have the green perfect bull flag formation. And of course, the breakout is going to be awesome. Let's have a zoom in. And we have this black resistance right here, that sideways kind of a resistance there, a few touches on that diagonal resistance. So we have to break that. Purple resistance with 3 touches right there inside this green. And I'm going to remove this green. So just to be much more precise, or let's say clutter-free chart, purple resistance has to be broken, and then the green top band. That would actually, I think, kickstart a massive run. So U.UN is not out of the woods yet. And actually, there is still a possibility for it to test the blue and ultimately that red bottom band to basically confirm this as an uptrend. So we need a second touch and then rally starting off that level to say we are inside this red uptrend. But yeah, that's just a speculative uptrend at the moment. This here is UX1, which is the futures data. The green bull flag was broken massively back in 2021 after the COVID crash. And the golden uptrend was broken to the upside. If you look, you see it's not very liquid. There are so many gaps. So it's not like a stock index futures, but it is what it is. There is still trends to be identified. I think this golden one was a lovely breakout back test. We rallied. The red one, there is internal. So I sometimes put these internal support resistance lines just to say maybe we have an interim support here, or ultimately it should come down to the red bottom band and then start to rally. And this red uptrend is quite, I think the correction is going to be over at some point. Is it going to be over now, or is it going to come down to the red bottom band and then rally? That remains, there's no way of knowing that. So we have to wait for these setups to form, just like the bull flags on the ETFs. Now I'm going to talk about a few charts, stock charts. So this here is Lightbridge Corporation, okay? And it was inside this gigantic downtrend, this red downtrend, okay, for a very long time. This is the high of 2006, yes. And you can see how many touches on that red top band, and it failed to break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the bottom band has 2 touches. And there was also this here, the golden wedge formation. And then finally we broke out. And that breakout, I sent to my members, this is a giant breakout, you got to buy that. And the breakout was 4. It got to around 13. It didn't get to the blue top band. The blue top band is the potential target and a potential major resistance, obviously. If it wants to basically get there and stop, maybe, but the target is 18, actually, just under 18, 1750 or something. But either way, you can see only today it's up 41%. So actually, I've been posting this one last week and this week so many times because, this year, considering the uranium was waking up, some of these stocks, just like this Lightbridge, is going to run a lot. The other one is this is another really penny stock, but this was also astonishingly precise. The Westwater Resources, this red giant downtrend, again from the highs of 2007. You can see how many touches on that red top band, bottom band. Obviously, for people who don't know about my method or my previous things that I said, you have to use logarithmic scale for something like that. I mean, the top of the 2007 was $87. Of course, there are countless splits. It wasn't worth $87 for one stock, but this stock, of course, got crushed so badly, and during this downtrend, and it got all the way to what 34 cents, and it got split so many times. But now, as you can see here, we had a breakout of the blue and red. Basically, when was that? December. And when it got to, so I'm going to switch to the daily chart. This golden top band, right? This here, when, I mean, sorry, that black support, the blue, the red, everything was pointing to more upside. Obviously, the warning was that this is a penny stock, so you got to be careful. Don't bet the house, don't bet the farm. But the upside is huge, and this can run a lot. So around 50, I think it was 50, 60 cents. I was posting, okay, this is a nice breakout and backtest. And then the golden top band, right? It was broken and backtested just last week and this week. And today we're up 27%. Where do we go from here? It's hard to say, very hard to say. We need to watch it, but I think this here is a very good start. So if you're buying into this, this can go all the way to $10. It's at $1. AEC, right? This blue channel was broken. This here is from Canada, Enfield Energy. But the breakout of it was not really very explosive. It broke out. Then the green top band, you can see got green bottom band. If it can break this green top band, which is a bear flag, right? You can see it's beautiful. Green top band, 3 touches, 2 touches here. It has to get to the green top band, smash it, and then the golden top band would be the next potential resistance. And if it goes beyond that, initially it has to go 17 cents and then possibly higher. UEC is one of my favorites, one of my biggest holdings.
No, same.
And the red downtrend was broken back in 2020 after the COVID. And it had formed this blue sideways channel. This is quite similar to the URA and URNM charts. And the green bull flag was broken. And before, like in September, we broke out of the green bull flag. Recently, it came down from that red resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, quite a few touches on that red. Came down. This support zone held now. And I think it is going to be a really big run if it can clear this red and blue. And if it can clear it, it's already at the previous all-time highs. You can see here, it's 7. The previous highs were 760. And this is already, it got to 9 already. So it made all-time highs already. And I think if it can break the blue, anything above 975 is going to open the way for 20, 30, 40, whatever you name it. And the obvious target would be this black top band all the way there. So it could go to 40, 50 plus. So yeah. Leo, which is Centrus Energy. So I'm going to show you again, another beauty here. This blue downtrend, just like the Westwater and Lightbridge, okay? These kind of stocks can be explosive. You can see this blue downtrend with a beautiful definition on both sides. And it broke out at $3 and it got to 97. Okay, and I was posting this and I have a little bit of Leo, but the real buy signal for me and for my members came right when it broke that red and golden resistance. So the blue support held together with the green, and this green top band is now target, and it's at $1,400. It's at $94 at the moment. So I'm going to switch to the daily chart. Actually, just last week, this blue resistance right here, you can see 1, 2, 3, broke out, back tested, and once it broke out of the black bull flag, this was a buy signal, and it rallied, came down, touched that blue support so many times, and it stayed above it. That was awesome. So that last buy signal came at $70, and this one was 50, this one was 70, and yeah, there is huge upside on Leo. ISO, this is one of the best precision charts, and it actually called the high on uranium stocks back in February last year. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This red bull flag has formed. Golden support. You can see here diagonal support, how many touches. Just now, 2 days ago, again, this was a bull flag formation, and we bought this one, and I think we're going to break this blue resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably the fifth or the sixth one is going to break. It's going to break, and the obvious target or scenario, or the wishful thinking here, is that we break the blue, get to the red. That's going to be the fourth touch on that red top band, and anything above 5 is going to open the way for 15, 16, 20, 40. I don't know. We will watch that action, obviously. We will watch how that kind of trend can form. So I'm going to put it right there. Wishful thinking again, but it could run to that black top band. FSY, this is Forces Metals. That blue resistance is holding right now, right? This is the high of 2007. That blue resistance with 3 touches. The golden uptrend, it's a speculative uptrend. 2 touches here. Internal is nice. The golden bottom band has only 1 here. So, but either way, I think we have a nice green bull flag formation, and you can see it's bouncing off the red support, that standalone support. And if it can break the green top band at 76 cents, it is going to get to that blue resistance and break it too. That would target 5 plus. So big upside. GLO, this is Global Atomic Corporation, and we can see the blue bull flag. I was really hoping that we would get out of this green downtrend after bouncing off the blue bottom band. I was hoping to buy this, right, if it had bounced off the blue and then broke out, but it didn't. It came down to test this resistance zone. Now, the wishful thinking again here is that it breaks back into the blue after breaking out of the green downtrend. Okay, green resistance, 3 touches on the top. Yeah, it's a nice channel, downwards channel. Anything above 115 would actually break the green, and it would break into the failed blue bull flag, which would look positive. BMN is from Australia. We had the golden downtrend that was broken, back tested. I think this is also from the previous posts. So many back tests on that golden broken. I mean, this year, I'm not making up any lines. I keep saying I'm only highlighting what the market is doing. So the golden channel, right, that was broken and back tested 5 times. This is not a line by me. This here is the market that is following these lines as if it has memory. Now, the red resistance broken, and the golden little bull flag here, not so little, that's 2 years, but still it was broken. And I was worried that when it got back into it, but I think there was some news about this company, and it kind of pierced back into it a little bit. Now it is out of it, and we have this bull flag. So I'm going to switch to the daily chart to show you that beautiful bull flag here, right? 2 touches on the top, 4, 5, 6 touches on the bottom band. And this is the post, sorry, this is the post of the flag, and this is the flag itself. So if we break out, I think it is going to run. It's going to run strong, and the target is the black top band. Well, this could go 30, 40, 50, $60 all the way to the highs of 2007, which is $43. It's at $3 right now. So $3 to $43. Okay, you know, this kind of, there is nowhere else. I mean, if you were buying Nvidia 3 years ago, yes, it went 10 times, but some of the uranium stocks can make you literally rich. So there is that. The Alligator Energy Limited, the green resistance broken, the red bull flag is forming. This was disappointing because the blue diagonal support was broken and it's getting back tested. So I'm not really sure what it's trying to do here, but it has to break back up. It has to break out of the golden and break out of the red. There is too many ifs at the moment. So AGE is not really that attractive. Not clear, not as clear as the others, as at least that's what I want to say. Deep Yellow Limited. This is a lovely chart. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the weekly. So we had the break of the red resistance, got to the blue. You can see the blue top band. This here is a bear flag, but it looks like a bear flag from the slope of it inside this giant downtrend. You can see the green internal resistance rail, and we have a bounce off the golden support. 4 touches on that one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This here, the market recognizes this as a support. I'm not doing anything. And of course, the black bull flag was broken and back tested twice. So this here, again, based on my rules, this here accounts as a bull flag, and which was broken to the upside. So let's see if it can break this green resistance, and that would be around 175. It would get to the blue top band to touch it for the 3rd time. The real bullish scenario would be that it touches it and then breaks it. And then possibly the green top band maybe stops it or not, or maybe it will get ignored, I don't know. But the real scenario, real bullish scenario would be the break of that blue top band. In logarithmic scale, okay? Everything is in logarithmic scale. You have to not forget that. So the golden channel was broken down on Lotus Resources from Australia. The red bull flag was broken and back tested. It didn't touch the blue bottom band exactly, but it came very close to it. And we need to see it. Is that the resistance there? Not really. So we can remove that. We need to see it get to the blue top band and break it to the upside. That is the only way for this one to rally. This here is Energy Fuels. Quadruple U. So I'm not going to talk about the long term much. The purple resistance or purple bull flag, 2 touches on both sides. This is the high of 2021. This has been going on for a long time, and it's basing. This is a very nice range. And the idea is, okay, the blue bull flag is broken and back tested. The golden bull flag broken and back tested. If you look at it this way, yeah, the golden bull flag broken, back tested twice. Now we are out of this wedge. I think the green support held. It looks positive now. So, and I have holdings on this one, definitely. And I've been holding for a long time, maybe too long, because I've been hoping that this is going to trend really nicely, but it hasn't been trending. To start a trend, it just has to get to the purple top band, possibly reverse again, we'll see, and then break out. That will be awesome. So This is November 21, right? But more than 3 years sideways action. WUC, Western Uranium Vanadium, it bounced off so it broke up this green resistance back in 2023. It rallied, it formed the red bull flag, okay, and the golden uptrend was broken and back tested, which is why it came down pretty hard. Now it really has to this was not very nice to see that the blue bottom band didn't really hold much. So it's not really a bull flag, but this is a resistance that 4-5 touches on that blue resistance, right? So we got to get there, break that, and the red bull flag has to be broken. That is the only way for WUC to start a rally. We have MGA. This year is mega uranium. The golden resistance was broken back in January 24, and I was hoping that it's going to run at least to the blue top band. And that failed miserably, came down, and it tested that golden top band many times, but so far no definitive breakout. The blue support tested, purple bull flag broken, right? That is a lovely breakout. So I'm going to show you a little bit like this. Yeah, slightly overshot right here, but it still is a bull flag breakout. Now we need a move beyond 50 cents without breaking this blue support. And that would only trigger the rally to get to at least to the blue top band. EU, this is Encore Energy. And you can see here the green bull flag was broken. It got to almost the previous high. So the bull flag breakout didn't really deliver a new high. It is inside this purple sideways channel. It cleared the golden resistance and came down again. I'm going to remove that. It is now trying to break out of this red. Now, if it rallies and breaks the purple, there is a chance to break properly. Anything above 550, 560 is going to be awesome. Right, really, really good. Yeah, that's a big if. So let's see if it holds, if it rallies, gets through that. You can see, this is a very congested and range-bound action. CVV, you know this one very well, Caspar. Yeah, you were looking at it. I was looking at it. The blue resistance, broken back tested right there. The red major resistance is broken. Yeah, that is breaking up actually. The red bottom band, which makes the red top band as the minimum target, which is going to be around 180. So that red resistance is gone. So I think it is going to rally to 180. CCJ, which is Kameko, the big guy. And it is a little bit, too many lines, I know, to just focus on this one. Golden downtrend, broken back tested. Switch to the daily chart. Okay. That purple support held, that diagonal support. We are inside this black uptrend. And there is this blue also uptrend inside the black. The red uptrend was broken. That was not nice, but just recently golden bull flag is broken. So the idea is that, of course, don't forget this triangle. That was a beautiful breakout and back test that actually triggered a massive rally in 2023, 24. That was party time. Now, what has to happen here is that the blue resistance has to be cleared. That is the only way for the rally to continue inside the black channel, and the black top band is the obvious target, as long as this channel holds, and I think it will. URG, URNJ. Again, quite a few lines. Well, too many. Sorry, I should have deleted some of them, but these are past action. Green support, green resistance, golden resistance, broken, back tested. Green resistance, 3 touches, broken. We almost back tested that one. And I think it's inside this black uptrend. Now you can see here 1, 2, 3 touches. Internal is beautiful. That internal support resistance, the top band, and we have to break this blue resistance. 3 touches on that one. Beautifully defined resistance right there. Any move above 190 is going to basically rocket it all the way to $7. That's what I see. That's how I see it. And the fact that it has now breaking this red resistance right here is very, very positive. So URG is also a buy signal here, in my opinion. And if you're buying this and your stop is below this black support, you can't lose much. I mean, the upside is so humongous, and your stop would be 111. So if you're buying 125 and your stop is 110, it's okay. And because the upside is so big, DNN, the Denison Mines, is out of the black steep downtrend. I'm going to remove that. That is gone. It's bouncing off the golden support. It really has to clear this golden resistance. And the longer term, let me show you on the weekly. Right there. Oops, sorry. Yeah. That black resistance was broken. Remember that? Then the green, we back tested the green. It rallied. The blue top band has to be cleared for the rally to continue. And I have also holdings on DNN, Denison Mines, for a very long time. PDN, this is Paladin. It rallied out of the red downtrend, right? This is a beautiful downtrend, and it broke out at 160, and it rallied to 17. So that was a 10x rally, and then it is inside this blue kind of sideways to up channel. Golden bull flag, broken, back tested. The green bull flag has formed. We just cleared this purple resistance short term. But I think we are going to break this green bull flag, get to the blue top band, and even smash it. And the all-time high is 100, and it's at 9. So there is that.
Before you go, Burak, 1 second, try to
Yeah.
go back, because I just want to, if you take, the two highs from 2006 and 2011, I think it matches perfectly with the bull flag over there. If you take over there, yes, you can see the big back
This
test
one?
that is happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
If you
That's a
align
nice
it,
catch.
yeah. So the back test in the green bull flag there, just picture perfect. It's lovely.
You mean this one like
Yeah,
this?
yeah, exactly. Major back test.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one. Very beautiful. Yeah, I missed that one. Let me put this in black. Look at this. That's a beautiful breakout and back test. Holds as support. Previous resistance becomes a support, right? So that's the rule. Of course, it doesn't always happen. I've seen it many times that those, broken resistance. So people expect 100%, but it doesn't always work like that. It's just a game of probability. So when it breaks this and it backtests it, I would expect it to hold. Of course, if it breaks down again, you get out. As simple as that. But then your stop loss is quite tight. If you're buying the backtest and if it breaks it down, you get out maybe 10-15% loss. But the upside would be so humongous compared to that. So elevate. The blue channel was broken. It kind of penetrated back in a little bit, but this red bull flag has formed. Okay, this is elevate, and the breakout of the red bull flag is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
That level is around 59, 60 cents. We get there, maybe pull back one more time, and then break out. So again, this is a penny stock. It was at 43, then it dived to 2 cents. So it was split many times. But, these kinds of action or these kinds of stocks may offer massive, massive upside. So you just have to play it nimble, play it small, and be patient. Be patient. So this is Laramide Resources, the golden channel, right? It was broken. It came down to penetrate. This is exactly what I mean. I just now. So the broken, you can see here like that. Yeah. You can see the breakout back test rallied, then it came down. Maybe there was some news even here. This looks like a spike. Maybe there was some news about this company. I don't know. It came
No
down,
worry.
tested this diagonal red support, and now we have to break this blue internal resistance, bottom band, and the top band has only one touch. So the obvious target would be the blue top band. The blue bottom band is nice, internal is nice, and anything above 90, well, 93, 94 cents, I think it would send it to $3. So not bad. Not bad. ASPI is one of my favorites, of course, because this is the uptrend. The red bull flag breakout, then the blue bull flag. Last week we bought this one because of the blue bull flag breakout, and it is inside the green uptrend, so why not? And the obvious target is at what? 23, 24. Everything is looking good on uranium at the moment, and I didn't see much risk. And actually, the stop loss was below this black support
Ah, nice.
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's a three-touch support, and then I also said it has to break that black top band in order to invalidate a bear flag, and it is already doing it. So I think the upside is, well, we are at $6. The upside is 20, depending on how it gets there, but yeah, 20s. Euro just cleared this green resistance. So let me show you. I'm not going to bore you with there is not much data on this one anyway. Golden bull flag was broken. We rallied. Then the red top band almost got tested, came very close to it, came down. It is one of those disappointing ones for me. I thought Euro is going to be much better. It's going to be running much better, but at the moment, we need the break out of the red bull flag, right? Or if it gets to the red, pulls back, and then breaks out, then it would get to the blue, maybe pull back again, and then get to the previous highs. So it's at $2, but there is a long way to go, and it has to clear the red and blue to start a big one. But this is a good start. That green resistance break is a good start. This is next gen energy.
Let's do the last one here,
We'll
Burak. We
come.
have not much time left.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. The blue top band has to be broken before that. The black resistance has to be broken, and it's already moving. And the green uptrend, I think, is the one to watch. And you can see here, just to clarity, bull flag broke out, black resistance, and then the blue one. This is a giant uptrend, but it has to be broken to the upside to go. YCA is yellow cake. The blue bull flag has to be broken. This is London Stock Exchange. And GUE is, again, another penny stock, and the red downtrend has to be cleared for a big run. Finished.
Managed. We got it all. That's cool.
Yeah, we did it.
I think we have a few seconds left. So again, Burak, thank you very much. It's nice to finally, bullish uranium. It's good.
Yeah.
Let's keep continuing to do that. So thank you, Burak. It was amazing as always. Have a great day, and you know where to